Only on Cartoon Network is there a book about monsters inside your balls. It's not Pokemon, it's Bakugan, which has the worst dub ever. I haven't seen a single full episode, but like watching 2 minutes of it it was enough to keep me away from wanting to watch it in general. So I don't know anyone. So there's Mr. Protagonist, Token Girl, and Gabumon on steroids. Your favorite characters in book form. This is Bakugan, a double battle by Tracy West, sponsored by Scholastic and Cartoon Network. Now, I'm going to assume that my brother had this book back when he was like really into Bakugan, but that was like when I was 5 years old. Including this was also another book. Sorry about my messy room. I was trying to say messiest, but I probably didn't. Probably came out wrong. Whatever. Mystery of the Ancient Burial Ground. But who cares about that? It's ball monsters. Now with that all out of the way, let's actually read this dang book. Let's see. Bakugan Battle Monsters. And then there's the same cover again. Yeah, if you don't know what this is about, it's basically some guy creates some online game, and then, like, stuff happens. I've only seen clips of it. I heard it was really terrible. Dan Kuso, I'm just going to assume it's the guy from earlier, leaned back in his chair. His Bakugan Drago was perched on his desk in front of him. It was a Saturday morning. You know what that means. And Dan was busy talking with his Bakugan friends on the internet. His whole life had changed the day Bakugan cards began to fall from the sky. Dan and his friends invented a game with the cards, and then one day the game had become real. Bakugan lived in another dimension called Vestroia. Yeah, again, sorry if I pronounced these ones wrong too. I haven't. Oh yeah, this is called a rolling bully. I haven't seen the whole thing. I've only seen, like, clips in the theme song. Again, enough to keep me away. Bakugan, not long ago, the wall between Vestroia and the human world was ripped apart. Now Dan's Dragonoid Bakugan was a real beast named Drago who could talk, think, and act on his own, and lives inside Dan's balls. Please, I don't... Please, someone stop me from making dirty jokes throughout this entire chapter. Actually, Dan, I'm surprised Drago sticks with you, his friend Runo said. Oh, it's a girl. Her face appeared in the corner of Dan's screen via video cam. Is she the Australian one, or is she the girl on the cover? I think the Australian one was white-haired. Oh wait, no, her name was Julie. Her face appeared in the corner of Dan's screen via video cam. All images of Dan's other friends failed the remainder. I know how you can be sometimes. Oh boy. Dan was insulted. Hey, like you're one to talk. Wait, I should just give them all really stupid 90s voices. Hey, like you're one to talk? Runo, you don't even know how to trade a Bakugan. Runo looked at the white and gold Bakugan in her palm. Oh yeah, we get along just fine, Dan. I must admit, she treats me rather well. Tigrerra agreed. Runo smiled. Ah, isn't she a little cutie? Sorry to interrupt. In a Terra-strong voice I don't know how to impersonate, piped up Maruchan from the computer screen. The small boy had yellow hair and big eyeglasses. We need to focus on the Masquerade. Oh, on Masquerade. He threatens... If I was in first grade, I would pronounce it just Masquerade, because I don't know how to pronounce anything. He threatens all of us with a scheme to steal our Bakugan. Oh no! And the high school prom is tomorrow! Dan knew Maru-chan was right. I'm going to call him Ramen Kid from now on, because Maru-chan Ramen. The mysterious masked brawler called Masquerade. Mysterious. just like the mysterious X. I wonder if he's Dan's brother who secretly enjoys racing. He even played with a card that sent losing Bakugan into the terrible Doom Dimension. Cough, Shadow Realm, cough. This book is for really, really, really little kids, I can tell. Both Dan and Runo had already faced Masquerade and lost. But before he could start strategizing with his friends, he heard his mom's voice outside the door. Dan, are you in there? Dan didn't reply. She probably had some chores for him to do, and he had Bakugan business to take care of. Oh no, Mom! His mom burst into the room. Dan, why didn't you answer me? Dan shrugged. Gee, Mom, I guess I didn't hear you. Well, I have a little job to do with me. Well, I have a little job for you to do, she said. She held a shopping bag in her hand. But I'm busy right now, Dan protested. You're killing my chillin' time. Yeah, I'm actually very glad I didn't watch the dub to this show. Then again, I've heard from other sources that this is the original one is pretty hard to find. So I guess we'll have to deal with this in the meantime. Sorry about shaky cam. Dan suddenly changed his mind. Ah, sweet. Oh, wait. I need you to scoot over to the supermarket. Grocery Town is having a sale on loin tips, your favorite. She held up the flyer with a picture of chunks of juicy beef. I'm going to assume this is like Ojo Macho Doremi, where he just wants steak and loves it. Dan suddenly changed his mind. Ah, sweet. We haven't heard from Dem in months. Oh, sweet. We haven't heard from Dem in months. Soon Dan was marching at Grocery Town, singing as he went. Loin tips, eat 'em up, yum. Inside Dan's pocket, Drago sighed. I will never understand humans. Yeah, I just gave him that generic Digimon voice. In a nearby park, 3 boys huddled under the tree. One of the boys held a box full of Bakugan. More like Bakugan, because this doesn't exist anymore. The colorful Bakugan balls rolled around the box. 69. I wonder if there were 69 of them in there. XD lol. I'm so dirty. Wow, cool, the other boys sighed. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to even make it through this chapter alone. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of them myself, the boy said, holding the Bakugan. Suddenly a boy came out of nowhere and kicked the Bakugan out of his hand. So he kicked him in the ball. What'd you do that for? Oh god, I gotta find a new camera angle. Hold on a minute. Much better. Thank you, Indian Burial Ground. You have some use. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of him myself, the boy said, holding the Bakugan. And kicked the Bakugan out of his hand. Okay, I'm at this part now. What'd you do that for? The boy asked. The bully grinned. He had brown eyes and wavy purple hair. Yeah, this is going to get old fast, but we're almost done with the chapter, so I'll probably maybe do more of these. He wore a sleeveless green vest and yellow pants. Is he like the bully of the series? I don't know who this character is, and quite frankly, I don't care. Maybe 'cause I like it, the bully replied. Besides, you're too... Maybe 'cause I like it, the bully replied. Besides, you're too young to be messing with Bakugans. One of the boys made a fist, trying to look tough. Why don't you beat it? He said. No, you should beat it. Is there a Baku destined? There needs to be a Baku destined. Oh my god, the writing here is actually pretty terrible. The frightened young boy scattered. That's it, run home to mommy, the bully called after them. Then he noticed something, a boy in a branch sitting in a tree. He wore a blue mask over his eyes and a long white coat over purple pants. What's with the costume? The bully asked. My name is Masquerade. I need a really imitating voice for him before I accidentally strain myself. My name is Masquerade, the stranger calmly replied. Oh god, the voice cracks. Masquerade. Oh, that's nice. Who cares? The bully shot back. Masquerade smiled like a snake ready to swallow a mouse. It appears you think you're quite the Bakugan brawler, he said. So are you willing to test your mettle, Tatsuya? How do you know my name? Tatsuya asked. Masquerade just smiled. Well? He asked. Tatsuya grinned. Bring it! Masquerade jumped over from the tree. The two brawlers faced each other. Each one of them held up a Bakugan card. Bakugan, field open! And then he just throws the balls. And that's it for now, because if I read any longer, I'll go over my 15-minute record limit. So, tune in for next episode of Bakugan. Let's read. And also, don't watch it. Just don't watch Bakugan. It's terrible.